So I've been a martial artist my whole life. Started with karate when I was a kid, and we had this one hard ass karate instructor. Like he made us do push ups on our knuckles. Count to 10 in Japanese, sit there like meditate and shit. Nowadays we just called them weeaboos, but that guy was something else. I remember I had to do 75 knuckle push ups once on a tile floor because we were doing forward rolls over this mat, and my sister, she went first, fucked it up. Everybody's laughing, she's laughing, and I'm the brother, so I'm like, yeah. Well, he comes up, I didn't see him. Everybody else stops laughing. He sees me, he's like, "What's so funny? What's so funny? I like to laugh. What was the joke?" I was like, nothing's good. I'm 12. And he's like, no, what was so funny? I like to laugh. What's so funny? I'm like, no, nothing. Well, he's like, well, until you can tell me what's so funny, you're going to go over here and do push-ups. So I'm over there, I'm doing, 20 push-ups. I can't really do push-ups. I didn't have upper body strength back then. And he goes, so, you going to tell me what was so funny now? I was like, I explained to him, my sister fucked up the roll, it's funny. And he's like, cool, 75 push-ups. I'm like, what? And he goes, on your knuckles. Count them out. Oh, he knew I was going to cheat my ass off. He knew I was going to fucking cheat. I'm over there, 74. 75, and like even the other kids, they know it's bullshit. They're like, "Come on, man, you're almost there. You're almost there, dude. Come on, finish it up." Oh no! That day I learned a valuable lesson. Don't laugh at fat people falling down, because my sister, she's a fucking whale. And if you do, the next day you will not be able to bend your elbows, because as soon as I finished, everybody else fucked up. They had to do push-ups as well. I'm like, well, at least they got a taste of what I had to endure. No, I got into all kinds of shenanigans when I was a kid. I remember one time they made me stay after school for band. I didn't want to be in band, but the school I was in, they offered band or choir. I wasn't old enough to realize, like, hey, being the only dude in a class full of girls, that's a power move. I didn't understand that. So I went with band because I wanted to learn how to play an instrument. I thought musicians were cool. I like music. Well, they didn't have a guitar. I want to learn how to play guitar because, it's fucking cool. Well, anyway, they make me stay after school. Turns out he can't even see me that day. The band teacher, he's like, oh, I'm busy today, so, you can come back on another day. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm sitting out there waiting for my mom to get there, and I had this green rubber ball about yay big that on recess I would sit there and just bounce it off the wall, catch it. School gets you ready for prison. I was already there. Well, the way the band room was set up, it's a big square building, and over here was his office, and there was a big window, and here's where all the instruments were. I'm sitting there, and I don't know, I guess I got too cozy and threw it. It straight breaks that window, goes in there, you hear ding, 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 ding. Sounds like, somebody dropping a pinball machine. I take off, run to the other side of the building, sitting there. My mom pulls up, I get in the car, I'm like, go, go, go! And she's like, what's going on? I'm like, ah! So we get the fuck out of there, and I'm thinking, oh crap, I'm in trouble. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Well, I get to school the next day. This guy didn't give a fuck. He must have had insurance, because those windows were just covered in plywood. It was never brought up. I was like the only kid outside the building, so either he knew I did it, or I totally got away with destruction of private property.